Hello friends, today I will try to show you how to create a Zoom video recording. Okay, first you can go to your Play Store and type Zoom where you can install. Once you install, you would get a login window wherein you just either you can log in with your Gmail also. Once you install, it will be there, join meeting, sign in. Okay, when you join meeting means whenever you are going to attend somebody else meeting where they'll share you user id password, you can enter those details and join the meeting. If when you want to conduct your own session and invite somebody, your friends, then you should sign in. So sign in, you can create your own ID or you can log in with your Gmail ID also. If you just click, there will be option like Facebook, Gmail, or giving new registration. So you can click simply a Gmail and log in. So wherein once you open, when you do that, you will get this is the window. So now I am already since logged in and my meeting is on. So with that, I am trying to create. Once you look at on the top of the screen, you have mute. So that means you can just see the options. So wherever, whether you want to use a speaker, headphone, which speaker you can test, all that settings also can be done. Even audio also you have. And here you can see the number of participants. And there is also option called annotation. So you can use any annotation like say the text you can create. Okay. So since I'm recording this class, uh, I'll just show you. So this is the text box. You could see the bottom of my screen where I'm dragging now. So I can type you, say for instance, my name Krishna Reddy. Okay. So likewise, so if I want to erase it, I can use this eraser. So simply like in Word file where you see the Microsoft Paint in Word, the painting, you do that. All sort of this also can be done. So since once if you are done with any sort of in your PPT or anything, you can uh, you know change. So it's very simple and say since it is ongoing meeting, I can create another meeting also by scheduling. Like you will see there is a scheduler meeting. So the topic of the meeting also you can create. By default it takes the username as a Zoom meeting. Say for instance, like say tomorrow MOOCs class. This MOOCs can be, you can title as a topic as a MOOCs. Say I'm giving tomorrow at 14, the date, time is like say for instance 21:50. So the duration would be around 30 minutes we are keeping. So the time zone also like in India or abroad, anybody we can select also those time zones. By default, you can see that is taken India, Mumbai, Kolkata timings. You can also change. And there is a recurring meeting option where if this is a regularly at same time happens, instead of creating, you can uh, click the option of recurring meeting and it will schedule accordingly. So whether this password is required, yes, there is automatic password generate automatically. That means automatically when you can schedule and you will get it. Here also video on off and the participants also can you can mute there itself, unmute, you can mute it. Say the participants video on means the participants who are attending the session also can come with video. If not, you can say you will not enable them to do so. In the host also, whether host is on or off, you can check it. And once you created, how do you want to remember this schedule meeting? Like it can go to the Google Calendar or the Outlook, like Microsoft Outlook, it gives. Okay. And like say for instance, if you want to show, I'll show you how once you click schedule a meeting, how the window will come. So for the Google Calendar automatically takes with the time. So by looking at this Outlook, we'll keep as an Outlook option now. And here there is advanced options. Whenever if some participants how to join, like today morning we have seen there was a disturbance from the participants that many people were talking, or knowingly or unknowingly there was a voice was coming from the participant which was a disturb the resource persons. So hence you can uh, you have an option to do that. Enable waiting room. When you click this enable waiting option, that means the people whoever are willing to join despite having a password and the user ID, subject to approval of the host, they will be allowed to enter. So that is the option, so that a duplicate or unknown people can be avoided joining for our meeting. Then enable join before host, mute participants upon entry. Like if you click all these options, that means the participants, once you click these options, participants themselves cannot unmute because you said, but as a host, they can unmute anybody. And there is also like automatical record. Here now since for assignment I have created how to do it. So this is automatically, if you click each lecture whenever you take, that will be automatically recorded. Now coming back, how do I get the user ID password? Now you said schedule meeting, fine. So now I opted it how you wanted to receive it. This is like you no need to have an Outlook account. Okay, I'll show you. If you have an Outlook account at personal computer, you can use it. Otherwise also need not to worry. You can just click on Outlook. Okay, I am now clicking the option of schedule meeting, that is tomorrow at this particular time I have scheduled, and it is creating the schedule of the meeting. So likewise you can, and one more important, here also there is pre-version, licensed version. The pre-version, there is somewhere I think technical problem. It has the fail, but let again we'll try. So that date we can keep 14 July. Oh, this is since I think back date. No, operation has failed. There may be a just okay. So this is free of cost. It will come around 45 minutes. Okay. And okay. And subsequently you need to, subsequently you need to close and again on. Sometimes the Zoom also gives you an offer. Okay. So, and like 1 hour or 2 hours it will go. If you buy a licensed version, you will have unlimited. You can also add more number of people. In the licensed version only, we can have more number of participants to join. So otherwise, it will be limited to 100 to 150 participants who can be joined. Now, now I've got it the ID, Zoom ID details. You can see on that Outlook, since I think there is an issues, but with other calendar options, you could see my Zoom link and time, July 13 at 11 p.m. It has created today at 11 o'clock. The meeting will be going to start. So you can share these details to any of your participants who would like to join for the meeting. So you could see the meetings also. One is 23 to 23:30, and another meeting also, which is showing 2 meetings in 4 minutes. So that's 2 minutes are created, and you can have it. We may not have parallelly 2 videos to be recorded, but one you may need to close it. So this is the way where you can create your video, and we have plenty of options to do that. Like again, like a chart options also we have, and you can even create a quiz. The options with this. There is an option to create a quiz. Like if you go to here, there is a settings. Just I'll scroll down my things. Like say, you have an all options. If you spend time, you would be able to see to create a chart also. Okay, so like we have plenty of options so that we can create a quiz in the sense basically you can have an MC quiz questions where the students whether attentive to your class or not, right? Say today we had a whole day session, but sometimes people whether they are attending or not, so we will create a poll that can be a quiz or there is option of poll with the Zoom. You can create a poll and people has to respond to that. We'll be knowing out of how many has responded. We may not be knowing who is responded, who is not responded, but we'll know how many people are responded to that poll questions. So that way we can take the how many people are attentive also in the session. That advantage also is there when you are teaching in online courses also. Apart from you can ask the questions directly live, also create a polls so that they are sitting with the system and paying you attention. Okay. So thank you, and I hope I'll also share with you in the near future little more details. Thank you. I'm closing now. Stop sharing. Okay. I'm also ending the meeting. Okay.